There are some interesting questions arising out of the releases of the hostages by Hamas, both Israeli and American. And one thing I've noticed is all the Hamas terrorists who are guarding and standing around the released hostages, number one, they have all their faces masked, hence terrorists. I mean, if you're a real fighting force, but I mean, I do understand we blank out the faces of our ICE agents and things like that. But the Hamas and Hamas, the way they pronounce that, Hamas, I pronounce it Hamas. Um, you know, by the way, I've noticed that many of them are carrying M16s, U.S. weapons, right? Now, the Taliban was holding on to $7 billion with a B dollars worth of U.S. military equipment that the previous administration, the Biden administration, left in Afghanistan. Hence, one of my T-shirts says, "I refuse to be told about gun control by an administration that armed the Taliban." You know, don't lecture me. Right, that's it. Don't lecture me on gun control by an administration that armed the Taliban. And so now I'm seeing these Hamas terrorists. They have M16s. They have M16s with Trichicon scopes on them. Now, for those of you who may not understand what a Trichicon scope is, Trichicon is a highly expensive scope that they range anywhere, if they have night capabilities or not, anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 to $6,000 each. And I've noticed that these rifles, these M16 rifles, which are American-made rifles, that the Taliban are holding, are all outfitted with Trichicon scopes. They have surefire suppressors on them. Surefire suppressors run anywhere up to $2,000 and $3,000. I just purchased one, so I know the prices of these suppressors for rifles. Yes, I do live in a state where you can have a suppressed firearm. Isn't that great? So, that being said, though, these are the questions. Where does Hamas get all their weaponry from? Now, we know that Iran was funding them. Why? Because Joe Biden administration took off the sanctions against Iran, and Iran funneled billions of dollars into Hamas and all the other terror groups, and they're using it to buy the weapons that were left in Afghanistan from the Taliban, who now become worldwide arms dealers for terrorists. So let's hear from you. Go to my X account. You'll see this posted there. Go to the Irv Goldstein Stink Tank. I love that. You'll find that on Facebook. The Irv Goldstein Stink Tank, right? The Political Stink Tank, it's called. Irv Goldstein Political Stink Tank. And let me know what you're thinking. We're going to start a YouTube channel. We're going to do a lot of cool stuff soon, but we need to hear from you. Let us have your comments. Let us know what you want to see next. Let us know who and what you want to hear from, and we look forward to that.